Ever since Thomas had gotten his branch line, all of the fucking tender engines had to shunt their own coaches, and they were very fucking mad. "What the fuck?" said Henry. "What the fuck?" said Gordon. "Me fucking tips!" All of them stormed around the station as they had to fetch their fucking coaches. And it was simply unacceptable. So Topham Hatt noticed this, and it was actually starting to cause problems. At the end of every big station, there's a turntable, since it's very dangerous for tender engines to go backwards very fast. Turntables can be found in many places, and pieces of shit like Gordon don't want to have to use them. Little tank engines like Thomas can go fast backwards, because of the way they're built. But tender engines can't do that, and therefore they have to use the fucking turntable. And they were all really fucking mad. "I'm sick of this fucking shit! I have to sell my own coaches!" thought Gordon. "What the fuck?" So Topham Hatt probably beat his head, which is why he's making us do this shit! He was extremely fucking mad that Thomas had to get his own branch line. He stormed out of the station. "Oh, fuck you, Gordon," said Thomas. "Can't be that hard." One day, Gordon was trying to get on the turntable. He was very, very, very fucking mad, and the wind was very high that day. Every time he tried to get on the turntable, he would slide off a little bit. Gordon wasn't even trying to stop. He was that fed up. He just wanted his driver to do it all. Every time would go a little bit. They tried putting on the emergency brake to try to stop him. But still, nothing was working. "What the fuck? Why do you do this?" Gordon was really mad. And the wind wasn't helping either. He pulled some coaches. Some kid said, "Oh, look, it's a new tank engine." "Oh, it's just Gordon getting his coaches." "How about you go scrap your tender and get a nice bunker? You could be like me," said Thomas. Gordon didn't even say anything. It was that embarrassing. James whizzed past, making Gordon feel like a piece of shit. Thomas pulled out. "I'll never be embarrassing," thought James. He went on the turntable to go turn around. "Oh, yeah? I'm the Splendid James! I'm the Splendid James!" Gordon came out of nowhere because he already knew what was going to fucking happen. "Fuck! No! Fuck! My dream!" James was embarrassed. "Oh, look at you being a piece of shit," said Gordon. James was so embarrassed, he didn't even say a word. "Oh, that was so embarrassing," thought James. "My fucking iron." One night, all of the edges decided to have an emergency meeting. "This is bullshit! Let's go on strike." And they did. "Yes, there's people everywhere. Where are the fucking tender engines? What the fuck? Ah!" "I don't know, sir. There's trouble in the sheds right now. The tender engines aren't willing to move," said the inspector. "What the fuck? No!" The three big engines were not willing to move anymore. "Come on, Henry, come haul your fucking train!" Henry was not. "He's not gonna haul the train," said Gordon. "We're not doing anything until you deal with that shit!" they said. So you don't want to shunt cars then? He said. I guess I have to go find the fucking iron then. God damn it, now I gotta go find Edward because of this shit! Ah! Iron was in his fucking branch line shunting some trucks. Hey, leave those trucks there, said Sir Topham Hatt. Do you think you can shunt some coaches? Oh, yes, sir, said Edward. That would be a change. And he left to go do that right away. After that, Edward shunted Henry, Gordon, and James's trains into place, so they didn't have to get them themselves. They were shocked because Edward is also a tender engine, and they thought that it was improper for tender engines to shunt, and they treated Edward horribly. Gordon wheezed past. A piece of shit! He wheezed steam in his face on purpose. Oh my God, said Sir Topham Hatt. Why did he do that? Oh, said Edward, they say it's improper for tender engines to shunt anything. Trucks, coaches, doesn't matter what it is. Okay then, looks like I'm gonna have to go get a new engine to do shunting. A new tank engine with no tender. He was at the engine workshop where they had all kinds of engines. And he had to pick one. They lifted the tarp off the last one, and there was a little green engine with 4 wheels. Yeah, that's the one. I'll take it. I'll call you Percy. Yeah, I'm Percy! He quickly whipped out of the fucking way. Edward, this is Percy. Show him around, said Sir Topham Hatt. Percy was then getting the hang of what he was supposed to do. Henry was just whipping out of the way. He blew steam all over Henry. What the fuck? He quickly whipped back into the fucking sheds. How did you wheeze that much steam? Said Iron. Oh, it's easy. I had to do it in the workshop a lot. It's a way to get attention to why Sir Topham Hatt picked me. Soon, since the engines were not moving, Sir Topham Hatt had an idea. Oh my God, thought Edward. Since the tender pieces of shit are not moving, you are going to take control of the main line and the branch lines. This is to prove that little engines can do big things. And quickly, they whipped out of the fucking way. Percy, you will help too. Percy was like, oh my God. Iron and Thomas were to run the main line, while Percy was to run Thomas's branch line. My Percy! They were having lots of fun working on the main line and the branch lines. Thomas and Percy told each other all about it. The tender engines had learned what they had done wrong, and they would make it an effort to get back on the main line, even if it meant shunting their own coaches. They just wanted to say sorry. And their wish would come true only a few hours later. Percy was then sent to haul freight cars in the yard, though he would still shunt the coaches sometimes. Gordon and Henry felt better than ever to be back on the main line, though Percy would play games with them time to time. He was a very cheeky piece of shit, kind of like Thomas. One day he decided to play a trick on Gordon, making him think he was late. Don't be late for your train, I have it right here, he said. Ha 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 ha. And he pulled up with his filthy fucking coal cars instead. Next, he played a really bad trick on James. Stay in the shed, so Topham Hatt wants you here. Oh my God, what is he gonna do? Give me a new coat of paint? Oh, I know, maybe he'll let me take the express forever, he thought. His driver and fireman could not make him move. Fuck you, James. I had to do all your work because of this, said Henry. motherfucker! Said Edward. Soon somebody arrived over there to ask why he was in the shed. Oh, so Topham Hatt sent a message. He wants me to stay here. No, he doesn't. He's actually away. He smashed his telephone recently. Wait. Percy! He was so mad, he whipped out of the fucking shed. Though Percy had ran away thinking that he could escape. Once Topham had found them, he was cross at the both of them. What the fuck, James? Why? Later that day, Percy was going to play another trick on the big engines. I heard Edward's going to the scrapyard tomorrow, said Percy. Like that would happen, you fucking liar! Wait, said Gordon. Have you heard of a backing signal? Yes, they were gonna play a trick on Percy. There's these new signals all over Sodor called backing signals. Have you ever heard of them? Oh, yes. He wanted to act like he already fucking knew. Well, alright. No need to explain it to you then, James thought. Percy didn't know what this meant, because it wasn't real. Though he didn't want to sound silly, he assumed that he knew what it was. He puffed with all of his fucking trucks. And then he reached a signal. When it was pointing straight, he thought it meant stop. When it was pointed down, it meant go. Instead, the signal pointed up. Wait, so if straight means stop and down means go, then up must mean go backwards. Like my Percy's actually putting together the logic, and my Percy, and my Percy, and oh my god, my Percy. I had to back up. Hey Percy, go! What the fuck? Hurry the fuck up! No, you're going the wrong way! Said his driver. What the fuck? What the fuck, Percy? He was lucky that none of the tender engines had seen it. Or so he thought. Gordon had thundered past. Just in time. He saw everything. What the fuck? Fucking Percy. Little did he know, Gordon and James were going to take it a step further. They were going to talk about signals when he backed up into tenant sheds. So, said Gordon, I like signals. Let's name all the types of signals that we know. Oh, a backing signal. Oh, hi, Percy. I don't want to hear another word about a signal. You fucking hear me? Days passed and he couldn't make his dream a reality. No matter where he fucking went, he continued to see more fucking signals. And it was pissing him off a lot. He thought, why should I have to wait at signals? Why can't I just risk exploding with all these coaches? I mean, that's my fucking problem if that happens. All the shunting coaches cell was starting to make him tired. Hello, Percy. You look tired, said Sir Topham Hatt. I can't tell if I'm falling apart and if I'm just had to bash my fucking face. Well, a bigger engine might be able to manage all this shunting work himself. He'll be arriving today. But what am I going to do? Would you like to help me build my new port? He said. Oh my God! Yeah! And he thundered out. Soon the new engine had arrived on Sodor. Hello, what's your name? Montague, but people call me Duck. They say I waddle back and forth like a piece of duck shit. Some people also call me Saturn Head, though I like Duck better than Saturn Head and Montague. Fine, Duck it shall be. Percy, show Duck around. They were having a great time. The tender engines watched Duck do all their shunting work that Percy was supposed to be doing. All the engines secretly fucking hated Duck who worked at Navard Station. They wanted him to break to pieces. Duck sucks.
Saturn.
Percy, what the fuck for? He was mad. What'd I do? I'm Duck. Don't let them boss them around. Just say they fucking suck, said Percy. But I'm Duck! Duck had a plan, though, and whispered it to Percy. We'll do it later, he said. Sir Topham Hatt was reading his fucking book when he got a call on the phone and was forced to leave the office. Percy was causing problems. Percy! What the fuck? They were sitting outside on the turntable blocking the engines. Move! 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 They all said. But Percy was not going to move. Soon Sir Topham Hatt arrived. Tell him to get the fuck out of here! Duck, what is going on? Well, you see, sir, the engines are being really mean to me, and they say I suck and I have a Saturn head, and it's just not proper. I feel like this is necessary. This made all of the engines really mad. Shut the fuck up! I'm disappointed in you, Percy. You know you're not supposed to take a shit on the fucking turntable. What do you have to say about this? He was even more upset than with the bigger engines. James! Henry! Gordon! What the fuck? You should know what you're doing! Though the smaller engines had done something wrong, they felt a lot more justified. And Duck did all of the work alone. He did it easily. Meanwhile, with Percy, he was working hard at the new harbor, hauling stones and shit back and forth. Toby helped a lot, but he couldn't do all the work by himself. He would rip his tram. There was an airfield that was really close by. You can hear the planes way up in the fucking sky. Thomas could hear them too. And the most noisy thing was a fucking helicopter. Can't that fucking thing just go buzz into the goddamn trash? Like, what the fuck? Soon one day he got to get closer to Nemo. Hi, I'm Harold. I'm Percy. Did you know you look like Nemo? Yeah, I know. They were trying to pick the cast for Nemo. I got picked as one of them. Can you believe that? Yeah, that is incredible. You look literally like a piece of shit. I'm just gonna say that right now. Whatever, fuck you, said Harold. He fucking took off. Go buzz into the fucking trash! Percy was feeling hot and bothered. Toby, do you think we should put the whirlybird thing in the trash or throw it out in the lake? Because it's pissing me off! What the fuck?